Gun violence is splashed across the headlines. A new poll reveals the issue is top of mind among highly sought out Latino voters. Nearly half of those surveyed in the poll list crime or gun violence as one of their top 3 issues in the country right now. That's up substantially from just 6 months ago. But what impact could that have on the midterms in November? Joining me now to discuss, founder of and president of Ben DeVito, Abraham Enriquez. Thank you so much, sir, for joining the program. What impact is this going to be on the election? Is this a call for gun control, or is this a call for law and order and public safety, sir?
Good to be here with you, Lawrence. Look, I think it's really important to note that this poll was taken just days after the tragedy in Uvalde, which is a community that's primarily Hispanic. But look, I think it's no coincidence that Latinos are shifting to the right after a season of a progressive push to defund the police. You look at areas and cities where lawmakers adopted these policies and crime just skyrocketed. Talking to Hispanics, they understand exactly what gun control means. This poll really doesn't show anything new, in that we've always known that security and protection has always been a top issue for Latinos. But when you talk about gun control and defunding the police, Latinos, specifically Mexican-American Hispanics, understand what that means. Look no further than our southern neighbor, Mexico, where both my parents immigrated from. This country has some of the tightest restrictive laws in guns. There's actually only one gun store in the entire country that someone can go in and purchase a gun. And the result of that is skyrocket crime, and the people of the country are held hostage to organized crime and the cartel. So I think top of line, security and protection have always been issues that Latinos care about. Gun control is where you stray away from with Latino voters, because they know exactly what that means.
You know, it's such a good point, because, you know, I wouldn't suggest that I speak for all Black people like you don't speak for all Latino people. But there is a principle within both of our cultures of one being able to protect their family, right?
Well, absolutely. And, you know, we've had guns in this country since the inception of the United States. So we can debate about gun control for days. But the real issue at hand here is that we're growing a generation without moral conduct. I mean, you look at progressive policy and messaging, defund the police. The feminist movement has been completely hijacked by individuals that want to kick the father out of the home and destroy the nuclear family. What does that do? That raises a generation with serious problems. And Lawrence, we both know that you can't legislate evil, and Latinos know that. Being family-centered, Latinos know the importance of having a strong father figure and raising a generation with moral conduct.
You know, I only got about 30 seconds, but what do you want to see from the Republican Party in this midterm?
I talk more about mental health awareness. I think that's been a topic that Republicans have strayed away from. And I think primarily Latinos don't understand where Republicans really stand on that. It should be a bipartisan effort to increase awareness on mental health issues. You look at Highland Park, Uvalde, the suspects of those incidents were all, you know, people with serious mental health problems. I think if Republicans really challenge that, you'll see wins up and down the ballot this midterm election.
Yeah. Brother, we appreciate you. You speak from the heart, and you provided a lot of insight for us tonight. Thank you so much for joining the program.